Hi friends, this is NMK Vijay. I welcome to my YouTube channel Forex for the weekly analysis using Elliott Wave Theory. So before we get into this analysis, this is my disclaimer. Read carefully. So let's move on to first DXY, and this is our watch list. So starts from DXY, and let's finish with crude and copper with commodities. So as we expected, it is in bullish, but I expected somewhat at 93.60. I expected for this from here, but it's already did the correction within that 93.88 is the low, and again it bounced. So it is in the top of this trend line, and this is it looks like a wedge formation as of now. So whether this is the end of that five-way structure, if we took this as a 1 second, yeah, this is a 1, so 2, 3, 4 and 5. So it seems like a five-way structure. So whether this could be a 1 or A, so this is the 2 or B, the deeper correction, and the C way it looks like the wedge formation is got ended. So that means we can expect from here the three-way structure. So expecting, that's it, but it's not that it is in bearish. So expecting the pullback, if you are in that sell, that may cause you a loss. So first we have to wait for this consolidation, whether it is going to be a pullback or it is still in the bullish. So we can't find, because the Friday maybe a profit taking may ahead, on that Monday how it moves, that is an entirely different path. So we can expect the pullback, but we have to wait for this, because this is the consolidation zone and it's already broken this consolidation zone. Whether it could may retest again, and again one more high is also possible. So in that case, if this is the wave 1, this is the wave 2, and this could be the wedge formation in the third, after the 4 and one more fifth wave to the 96 or 97.5 is also possible. So I'm looking for this consolidation, but in extraordinary cases, if it's anything is the end of this A, B and C, so this could be the connecting wave for the further downside may cause. So this is not that compulsory, but I'm looking only for the positional bullish swing only. So later onwards it could change in any kind of formation also. So first this is the one possibility, and this is the second possibility in the WXY formation, and the third possibility I'm in my view is looking like entirely it's a different path. How means this is the one, it's not yet broken this low in the DXY. So whether this could be the wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4 and wave 5. So this is the one small five-way structure is got completed. So later onwards, whether this is the 2 and this could be the intermediate wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So later onwards, when the small pullback, what I'm expecting, afterwards that one deeper, it could reach like a 96.7, what I am expecting. Later onwards, this 1, 2, 3, so it could continue. But if we correlate with the Euro USD, here it is already broken this high. So in this case, we can't calculate like that. This could be the 1 and this could be the another 1. So this is the end of the 1 in DXY, and this is the 2. And in DXY, it is not yet broken this high, but here in Euro USD it's already broken. So whether we have to calculate as per this correlated to the DXY, and if we deeply analyze this Euro USD here, so if we kept this as a 1, 2, 3 and the 4 are what I expected, it is already retested here and again it came down, and it is also retested and get supported with this trend line, and it looks like this is also the wedge formation. So we have to wait for this. But in the cases what I expected in the DXY, it could be whether this is the 1 2 3 and one more small wave, and later onwards one more high, one more down, means 1 2 3 4 5. So later onwards this could be 1 2 3 and 4 and 5. So it could be continued and it can be calculated and it can be labeled anything. But here, if it is the end of this 5-way structure, the whole 5-way structure, 1 2 3 4 and 5. So whether this is the A or B or, and this is the 1 or 2, so this could be the end of the third or C. So if it is the end of the C, we can expect a little bit bigger corrections to reach the previous support, sorry, resistance zone. So this could be the connection wave. Because why I'm so everybody can calculate this as a 5-way structure. This is the problem in that view of different Elliott wave traders. So I took it this as a B C 1 2 3 4 5. So this is the correction part I have calculated. But a lot of people have sent me as personal messages like that, why you are looking like this. So for us, this is a 1 2 3 4 5 is got completed, and this is the wave 1, this is the wave 2 and 3 4 5. So this is the complete 5-way structure, and this is the 3-way structure is got completed, and we are looking to break this 1.235, and it could reach 1.3 also in their perspective view. But I'm not looking like that, because my personal and my positional view is entirely different. I have shown you different previous itself with the GU, and then I have already posted in that uploaded in that educational part of the 11A. You go through that, and I have already explained well why I am looking to break this. To break my position view is it has to break this, otherwise at least it has to break this one, this low. So as of now, what I expected, it got rejected here, and we are in the downtrend so far. It is not confirmed as a only if it breaks that high. But even though I'm not so sure about the bullish view, I'm looking only for the bearish view. Even though if it is, it need to break this corona drop. So that is my positional view for Euro USD. So let's move on to GBP USD. So here also, what I expected from this, I expected this one, and I have already shared my view also, but that got failed now. So that is why I'm not keep on sharing my views nowadays. But what is our positional? So just you have to mind that. See, these are all the intermediate trade setups I am expecting. So there is a lot of chances for coming like this, and if it comes, there is an opportunity. Expecting this, don't to be a buyer side. That is my humble. I already lot of times, several times I have explained that trend is in downside, means you have to be looking only for the sell trade setup, not for the buy trade setup. I'm a positional and a swing trader, so I will look only for the say how we have already entered in this trade, right? You know very well, if you are following me, if you are new also, if you are following from the past 2 months, you know very well this trade setup. See, this is the A, so this is the B, and this is the C. So this is a running flat formation. So this A, this is the B, and this is the C. So now what our doubt is, whether this is already got completed and it is not yet reached the 786. So what is my view from here as of now? So this got the invalid. Now whether the only thing here is this is already got completed, means in the formation of ABC, or it could be again one more down. It could possible for the to reach the 786. So in that case, if it is A, B and C, we can expect one more connecting wave, and later onwards, whether it is to break this zone or whether it this zone, we can't explain, we can't come to a conclusion now itself. So we have to watch this wave formation. Otherwise, what it will do here is it will do like up to it can reach to this zone, and immediately it can be come to the downside. So then what is the formation? This is the A, this is the B, and 1 2 3 4 5 C. But later on also this becomes a 1 2 3 4, and if it is a bigger correction for the 5-way structure, again it will do like this. So 1 2 3 4 5. So this is a complete 5-way structure, and my target is it has to break that previous corona drop, and for me this is the one is a positional target to break. So as of now, how I calculated this is 1 2 3. It's a B or C, and I will show you that the GBP USD. So this is my view. Is a positional view. So this is A. So this already is a B, and I'm looking in the C as a wedge formation. So this is a 1 2 3 4, and the 5-way structures I need. So whether that could be a diagonal formation also, as like Euro USD did the last year. For the 700 pips it took more than 1 year. Like that it can be in diagonal formation also, but anyway I'm looking to break this one. So this is the 4th way isn't running flat here, and I'm looking for that 5th way to break this low. So this is my, if you go through my trading view, and you can find out this for the GBP USD as a positional view. I already shared this one. This is the one, yeah. And now you can understand that why I am looking for this to break. So that is the way I am looking for. See, this low has to break 1.0545. So that is A. So this is the B and C. But in case, why I do place this as a W means whether this could be the X means after finishing this as a 5-way structure, and this could be the X also, may or may not, because this, if it is an irregular flat formation, this is the W, this is the X, it could be anything later onwards. So anyway I'm looking only for this to break my positional view. But here, from here, if it is going to one more high, I'm not looking for that, and I'm not biased on this also. So so far this is my positional stop, and we have to look to for the trade for the downside. So this is my, see, 1 2 3 4 5, like that also you can calculate. So later onwards for the 3-way structures 1.38, and later on I am looking for the deeper aggressive down to the downside, move to the downside. So let's move on to Australian dollar. Nothing is changed, the same thing from the past, I think 2 weeks. From the before that 2 weeks itself I already predicted, and the market may, see, last week I explained, right, whether it is going to from here it can move like this, otherwise it can reach this zone. See, everything it is in the last week what I already shared my views. So you just go to check to find out. See, I'm not promoting my strategy. You have to understand, I am promoting the learning. You have to understand that. That is why I'm not showing anything to for you. See, this is my view. That's it. I already presented that. So you have to learn whatever the strategy you are using. You have to go deep in that. You can find that aha moment. So now my view is whether it is going to the downside. Otherwise, one more bounce to break the high. And this is the A. ABC is a A. So this B is a running triangle, sorry, running flat. And the C way will be the aggressive to break this high. So then later onwards, A, B, C, once the completed, and later onwards the 5-way complete structure is got completed. Once again I'm expecting the aggressive fill to break this corona drop. So whether this is a 5-way structure, the A, and we are in the B way. So B way, and I already explained that B way will be a complicated lot of times, and if we expect sometimes complex correction, it will be do that only the simple correction. That is why I have explained here. if you are an Elliott Wave trader and if you are too good in that, you just go through my charts and you can view my view, how I am explaining this. So from here, now it is going to break here, otherwise it is going to decline from here. So this is the decision zone, and I already mentioned that exactly it is getting bounce. And the same pattern I already shown here in the from the past 2 weeks. I am showing that this kind of is a W or X, right? Here it's a or B, so it will do like this, and this took nearly 2 years. For this is a smaller time frame, we can expect at least for that another month or another week. So it started from August, so it could be another 3 to 4 months the correction, and then again I'm expecting to downside. That's it. So we can move for the New Zealand dollar. That is also the same thing, same pattern, nothing changed. It is all everything, it is the same. I expected from here, who I expected that Australian dollar, so it is got failed. Now it is came down, and I'm looking for this to break this high, or it is doing 1 2 3 4 5. So again this could be the wave 1, this could be a wave 2, and this is the wave 3, one more 4 and 5. So this could be the 5-way structure. Later hours 3, and immediately it will come fell down. So that means this is the W, this is the X, is got completed here itself, and we are in that Y way. So in that Y way got structure is A, so the 5-way structure become A and B and C to break this low. So whether it is going to again WX is the bigger WX, and Y and intermediate connection wave for that X wave and Z wave to follow to break the 5.4. This is my view, is a positional view for me. But for this, the main thing is the positional stop is here. I am not looking for all the dollar pairs to break the previous high. I am looking only for the dollar to get strength, and it has to break the 103. So let's move on to USD JPY. And here also, so previous I explained well in that 1 2 3 4 5. So this could be the wave 1 and this could be the wave 2. I am expecting the complex correction. So I took it this as a W, this as X, and this could be the Y wave. So Y wave contains of A, B and C I am expected, but it's already completed here itself. A, B and C is already completed here. So W, so this could be the X, so this could be the A, B and C is already did here. What I explained and in the previous my chart is whether this is a B and C. So for expecting this, I am not in the sell side. That is why I need to inform here. If it reached here, we need to be in buy side. I already explained that. I already accumulated here itself all that what I booked the profit here. I already accumulated here itself, and I got buy here. And even though I'm expecting this and one more buy here, I've thought, but it is now it's looking like the 5-way structure is already started. For me it looks like that 1 2 3 4 5. So that could be the end of, because it's already broken the X, what we kept this as a triangle, now it is got invalid. So this portion, that simple A B C is got completed now. So now we are in that, so that second wave is already got completed, I think so here, and we are in the third wave. So now USD CHF, see everything in the CHF also what I expected from here. From here it need to be a 3-way structure, but here it didn't done any 3-way structure. Instead of that, it did a 5-way structure here. So now also whether this connection, so this is got completed now, means one second, this one, if this is the correction part in the running triangle, so I am expecting whether this is the 1 2 3 4 5, later on one more 3-way structure, later on one more high. So whether this 5-way structure will be continued to break this high, or else this is the connecting wave. It can again do like this. It can be anything, and I already explained that be on buy side. We don't know whether it is going to break this low or this low, but positional invalidation zone is this one, and if it breaks this, so this entire thing is will be converted into that correction part, and this is the A, this is the B, and one more C way to break this low. Until if it breaks this high, this will be still one more low to break this low. Until it can be anything. This is a market, financial market. You know very well, it's a trillions of business market. So we can't move the market. We have to move along with the market. We can expect, we can predict, but we have to trade in that safer side. So it is in bullish. So we have to be in the partial buy, whether you are buying here or you are buying here, and one more always partial looking to break this. There is a good buy zone here if it breaks. So let's move on to USD CAD. See, and here also what I expected, one more low. What it did, that is the market, and I already informed, right? We can again calculate into this as a 1, this as a 2, this could be 3, 4, 5, and this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can calculate in any kind of thing. These are all only for the references. Only the market has to validate our wave count. But if it did like this, what I expected, this count is valid. It is now invalid means again whether what kind of price action it is going to do, it's a question mark. So whether this is a bullish, no idea, because still I have a chances to make this. So then this ABC is A or A W, this could be the X, A, B and C, or it could be A, B, C is a W, this could be X, A, B, C. So still chances to reach this zone, I'm sure about that. But in either entire case, it can bounce from here also. That is also true. So then we have to consider this is the end of the correction, and we are in this kind of A, B and C. Until it breaks this high or this high, there is a lot of chances to break this low. It can be anything. If you look for the USD China, that is doing like the same thing. Euro New Zealand, it is going deeper correction. So like that it can happen. We have to be aware. That's it. If you are looking and if you are a buyer from here, if you not book the profit at least here in this zone, later on it can do like this, then you may lose your profit. But if it book the profit here, at least if it goes high also, you may happy because you are having another partial. But if you are not booking any profit here, it can do like this, then you may lose this whole profit. And if you are that to again to average this also here, if you book the partial, you are able to accumulate the another partial here, and we know very well, okay, this is the completion of the correction. So we can expect from here this high. In that 1 hour also, it's not looking like that much bullish, but let's wait. This already it's broken this channel here also, what we expected, and this channel also. So whether it is going to be a deeper correction or it is going to be a bullish, that we have to wait and watch. So let's move on to next AUD JPY. See what I expected, and I have explained that last week itself. So now this becomes a irregular flat formation. So that the X is not yet completed, still is there. Still Z and fifth way is going to happen. So 1 2 3 is already completed, or you can make it this as a WXY and the X is still there. Later onwards, one ABCZ is to break the 92 or 94 like that. So this is the one ABC third way structure, three way structure is got completed. So another 1 2 3, later onwards 1 2 3 to break 92 or 94 or 96, it can do like this. So this is a WXYXZ. So whether it is already got completed here means this is not looking like the five-way structure, the end of the five-way structure. It is not so completed here for me. But later onwards, if it is already broken this low and it is coming aggressively to the downside, we have to consider this as a B, C, and this is the end of the Z wave. So then W, X, Y, X and Z. So five-way corrective structure is got completed and we are in the downtrend. So only if it breaks the high, that is confirmed to break that 92 to 93. Until that, it is in bearish. So we can expect like this also, and expect this is the end of that Z also. Mind this, I am not give a conclusion here. It could be anything. But for me, it looks like here in this zone is a 1 and this could be the 2. So 1 2 3 4 5 is got completed here, and one more fifth way. If it did one more high, then I can accept that as the end of the Z wave. But it looks like here it is not that end of the 5 ways. Somewhat if you calculate this as a 1 2 3 4 5, so then this 1 2 3 4 5. So that we have to calculate like that. That is why the calculations is or only for the references. The market has to validate your wave count. Only the price action and the structure will tell you where and what is your view. So my view is it has to break if it is a Z wave, right? It's already completed. But whether that is a complex correction or it is already ended, that it's impossible for me to say here. So let's move on to CAD JPY. Same pattern, right? So whether this is the end of the trend or one more low and one more high, the same what we discussed in the last week, it remains same. But I am not giving to you for that signal provider. I am not a signal provider. That is why I'm explaining here my views. That's it. So everybody, it's looking me as a signal provider. I'm not a signal provider. I'm just teaching you how to view the market. So from here, how you are looking, this could be the wedge formation, and later on it's 1 3 2 3. If it did like this, so then we have to take a risk here, placing this as a stop loss. If you enter, at least you can expect here. So until it can do hit your stop loss, and if it is again getting rejected means, then we can consider for that whether it is going to make one more high, and later onwards it could be 1 2 3 deeper 4 and deeper 5. So anyway, we need to look this any five-way structure is going to complete. If it is any five-way structure is going to complete, we need to wait and watch, and you have to take the trade in that cell. So then this is a complete A, B, and the five-way structure for that C. So that could be the end of that fifth wave here, and this is the B, and one more low what I'm expecting here, it's to the downside, but that will be a very later, and that is a positional target. So from here I am expecting whether it is going to reach this zone, and again one more bounce can happen, and this channel trend line can took the as a support. That we have to let us see. And next is New Zealand CAD, and I already informed that I am in that cell at 8888. From here I am in the cell, and my cell already is triggered. And what I said, it's already bounced, including myself. What I thought here is it can reach up to this, whether it is going to hit my stop loss and again it can be coming to the downside, or if it going to here, I am expecting this one more sell order, making the two positions, thus placing the stop loss here and I expecting to the downside. But here itself it already coming to the downside. So that means we have to calculate whether the A, B, C is got completed here itself, but I didn't know whether this is a running flat or not, because this is a fresh 5 ways and here it's also 1, 2, 3. So this could be that end of that A, so this could be the B and one more C. What I expected here, it can do like here, but if it did like that, I will again short here, making this as a stop loss, because once if it hit my stop loss, there is a lot of chances for making one more high to 9.2 also is possible, and I have explained that also here. So in any way, and as I said, if it breaks this low only, that is an bearish trend. Until that, there is a lot of chances for making breaking this high, not this high, and the positional stop is here. So let's move on to the Euro New Zealand. I am in the buy, and I already informed that at 6.1 I am in the buy, making this as a stop loss. I'm not worried about that. Let's wait for this one. Here it's a 1 is completed, here it's a 3 is completed. Whether this is a B and C and we are in the downtrend, didn't know anything, but I'm looking only for this positional target. First target is 1.78 and the next target is 2.1, and I already informed that my view, this is the A, B and C is got completed. Now this is the A, this is the B and one more C to break this high. That is my target. But before that, if it's failed from here also, it could be making one more low also, but I'm not looking for the deeper from to here, this zone. I'm not looking for that. From here I have already placed the stop loss for this as a stop loss. We have to wait for that, and I need to add a lot of things before the if it gets bounced. And this is the weekly engulfed bullish candle, and this the next is the indecision zone. So if it breaks the high as per the technical, as per the candlestick formation, if it breaks the high of 1.63560, that could be a continuation for that. The next target is 1.69 and the next target is 1.72, all the resistance 1.73, and if it's all broken, then that will be converted into this kind of formation. And for this is the A, this is the B, means C can be aggressive or it could be a diagonal formation. So that is my view in Euro New Zealand. So let's we can check our watch list. Up to this I finished. So now you can move to the US30. And unhide all those things in the daily. See, from here I expected this one, it's already reached. So now this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or it is one more high is also possible. That means in that 4-hour chart it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This is the wave 1, this is the wave 2, this is the wave 3, wave 4 and wave 5. So this is the very minimum correction it took, means we are in that bullish. Otherwise it can do one more low in a 3-way structure to retest this zone. It's already retested here. So again, for this completion of the 5-way structure, this is the 4th way is ended completed here, and in the 5th way we need a 5-way structure. So we have to mark this as a wave 1 in the red, and we are expecting whether this is the 2 or it is going to make a complex correction. That we have to watch here in this. If we expected like this, market will do above this and it will break the high, and later onwards it can do like this. So then that will be considered as a running flat, and one more high is also possible, or it could break the low, then that will consider as a this thing as a expanded flat correction in the wave 2. So we have to mark this as a 2 or this as a 2 or this as a 2. So this is a regular flat correction, otherwise it could be a zigzag. From here it could do a running flat. So that is my possibilities view for US30. So it can reach again the 35,400 in the previous zone also possible. So next we will move to here, Bitcoin. BTC. So, and I already changed all my counts, because if it did the 5-way structure, if it breaks the high, then I already informed that that could be the 4th wave. So this is the wave 1, this is the wave 2, wave 3, and this is the wave 4. So now we have to this is not the B wave now. So this is in the bullish scenario. So 1 2 3 4 5 means some one trend is going to complete it. 1 2 3 4 5 means again we can expect the 3-way structure. So how it is possible? Because we kept this as a 5-way structure is got completed, and my view is also the previous like that, and later onwards I am looking for this. I calculate this as a A, and this is the B, means that is why I have mentioned this as a B, and it can break the high, and immediately it can come to the downside. It could be a running flat. But now my whole view is changed. If I have found a time, and I will share my view in the trading view and other social platforms. So I will give you the detailed analysis. 1 2 3 4. Here is the confusion is start. So whether 1 2 3 4 5. So this is somewhat 5th wave. So 1 2 3 4 5 is got completed here, means this one, this is the 2, and we have to move this 3rd here. So then if it is going to complete this, that is the bigger 3rd wave, and one more 4th wave is ahead. Later on one more 5 is also possible to reach nearly 1 lakh also. But here one doubt. So what is that? If we didn't make this as a wedge formation, whether this 3rd wave is already got completed here, 1 2 3 4 5, and the 4th is a triangle, and for this wave 1 2 3 is already completed here, and this is the 4th wave, means here it's completed, means 1 2 3 4 5, that is the end of the trend also. 1 2 3 4 and 5. But this zone is a little bit confused for me. It's a WX YXZ, and for me previous also I counted like that, and later onwards I converted into 1 2 3 4 and 5. I converted like this. So whether it is going to complete this 5-way structure, once it is completed this and one bigger correction is got completed, means again it can reach up to that 40,000 level. We need to buy. Otherwise, if it is already the 1 2 3 4 5 is got completed, after the 5-way structure you need to place the stop loss in that above the 5-way structure and looking for that correction. to complete. So whether this is going to be that end of the 5-way structure, 1 2 3 4 5 is already got completed, or and I already placed this trend line. So 1 2 3 4 and 5. So this could be the end of the 5-way structure in the wedge formation. We can expect nearly 40,000 also. And whether that is it's going to be a deeper correction, and how it took nearly for 1 year, I think so, from the December to 18, right? From here 1 year it took the correction for that second wave. So that could be the bigger one is going to complete it here, means that will took more deeper correction. It is already did nearly 3,000, right? From the 19,000 it went to 3, it came to the 3,000. So nearly did 78.6. So whether it is going to deeper correction, at least minimum 61.8 we can expect, means from 0, yeah, approximately here to the end of that 74,000, and we can expect a 23,800. So that is also the previous support zone here. Otherwise, if it is the fourth wave, we can expect this as a support zone. So how we have to take that second wave, the length of the third wave here, if it is end, so 23.6 and the 38.2, exactly what I draw here. So within this we can expect. So if it is comes nearly after once the 5-way structure is got completed, and if it reached this zone, we need to be in buy side with but stop loss only, because we didn't know whether this is the third way or this is the third way, whether this is the end of the third way or it is the third way and one more 5-way to the 1 lakh is also possible. How means this wave one length nearly 19,000. If we kept this as a fourth wave, this wave one length is 77, but it could extend up to that 161, that is also 90,000. So let's wait for that. So now we need to copper, gold, silver. That's the commodities. So let's move on to gold. And my target of 1870s got completed right here, and I already informed that currently we are on the wave X, so I placed before this as X, and will reach up to 1760 zone, and it's already reached, and after that I'm expecting to reach 1870. It's already got achieved. So now whether it is making a bigger triangle, means this is the A, B and C, and we are need a D wave and then E wave, and later onwards one for that WX ABC to reach that my target of 1375 to 1350 or 1450, whatever. But before that, whether we didn't know whether this isn't going to be a little bit complex correction, means it could be a flat correction. So once it get reached and we are expecting for the triangle, it can do like this also. So then we have to again we have to change. So how we have to change? This is the W, this is the X, this is the A. So this could be the running flat for the B, and one more C wave to trap all the buyers here, and immediately it will do like this. So then this could be a or W, this could be a B or a X, and it can reach up to the C or Y wave. So this is my view. We have to watch here whether it is going to make a D wave or it is going to make an irregular flat of, this could be the A and this could be the B and one more C wave. Everybody is looking for the to, after once it reached here, everybody looking for that triangle, making this as a stop loss or this as a stop loss. It will trigger all the stop losses and get into that buy section, and all the retail traders will trap here, and one more low is ahead. It could be a triangle also. So that's it from gold, and we can move for the silver. Same plan, no change. So how I look at this, for that irregular flat in the B wave for the gold, it can be again retest this zone. So then this become a WX, so Y can reach here also. So anyway, I'm looking for to reach this zone, the 26 zone, or it could be a spike also to reach this zone, but silver can do lot of things like that, and it will break this channel also maybe to trap, and later on it can fall like this. So then this is a W, this is a X, and I already informed this A, B, sorry, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is in the wedge formation. So this is the A, and we are in the B wave. In the B wave also it could be W, X, Y, or it could be simple W, X, A, B, C, like that it can reach. So anything. So next is copper. Finally we can do the crude. So here what I expected, from here it will bounce, but we didn't know what kind of bounce that will be, but we can predict, we can expect the bounce. If you sit and if you calculate this, it's very hard to do that. But what we predicted in the last, this is the support zone. It's a simple only. Support and resistance is a very good tool to use in all strategy, but your major could be anything, but it will correlate with the support and resistance. That will be the beauty of that all that trading styles. So what I expected, from here can be bounce, it's already bounced. So now what kind of formation we can expect? It can do like this. So what is this? Then we can do that. Simply we can draw. But what is this? A, B, or C, or it could be W, X, Y, or it could be W. This could be the X. This could be a Y. This could be X, and this is the Z. So it can be anything. We can we can't predict all the styles what it is doing, but we can predict at least some zones with the help of Fibonacci also. See, I'm informing that with the help, not only with the help of Fibonacci. Not only we can't trade the accuracy, we have to correlate this count, wave count, and the structure with the Fibonacci, with the support and resistance zone. Then everything is correlate, then only we can come to your conclusions. Then we can took the trade according to your state risk and capital. Here, this is the start, and copper will retest nearly 90, and I already informed that it can always reach nearly the 90% in the copper. It is the structure of that character is the same. It can reach up to the 90% also. So once it reached here, you can make the stop loss, and then you can be in sell side. Otherwise, if you are expecting this, sometimes it will do like this also. Immediately it can come to the downside also, making this as a 5-way structure. So then that will be a W, this could be X, this is a A, then B and C. So first target is 3.6. So what is the next target? Here, so 2.8. That is the next target. So finally, US oil. So here one simple correction is got completed, and I have explained that also, right? So this is a 3-way structure. A, this is W, this is the X, A, B and C. So one correction is got completed here. Later onwards, see, one simple correction is got completed here, and now it is also doing the same thing, and it will break this low, and later onwards again it can bounce, or it can again decline from here. So this is my view. If you need to be in buy side, it is not the in buy side. You need to make this as a stop loss. You can sell this to reach this zone, to break this low. So later onwards, this whole thing becomes a W. This is the X, Y, and we are expecting another bullish from here. If once the previous structure is got completed, we can expect the bounce. Otherwise, the connecting way, again one more down, or from here also it can come to the downside. So then this is a W, X, Y, X, Z. So the whole thing will become 5-way structure, or that could be a leading diagonal of A, or that could be an end of the correction on the Z way, and again one more up. So we have to think and what are the possibilities it can do, and where we have to enter, where we have to place the stop loss. That is the chess game that you have to decide. And I didn't done anything crude, right? You know very well. So I'm already having the positions in dollars. So I'm now, previous I did and I love the crude to trade, but nowadays my concentration is diversified. That is why I'm not doing only the crude. Previous I did only the crude. Before the 5 years before, I did only the crude and copper. Nowadays, except the crude and copper, I'm doing all the things. My positions and my views is diversified to the Indian stocks, Nasdaq stocks, and Forex. So everything is diversified, and I'm not concentrating that much as like previous. So hope you enjoyed this, and it may help you a lot to learn something from me. So thanks for watching that, and we will have a lovely weekend, and we will see you in the next week at the same time. Have a wonderful weekend to everybody. Thanks a lot. See you later.